Hi everybody, hang on just a second while I get hooked up over here. Let's see here. Home, then groups, then Stampin' Up with Wendy. Okay, hang on, let me mute it. Oops. Okay, as I said, hi again everybody. My name is Wendy Keys Turnbull, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator, independent demonstrator. And this is my regular Wednesday night live. And I'm going to turn that light up, but I'm going to leave it over there, I think. Put it right here. Okay, so as I said, I was at a picnic. Sorry, I'm running late, but not too bad. 15 minutes, not bad at all. Because I left my husband and my two grandsons up at the picnic. It's about, I don't know, 10 or 11 miles from here, about a 20-minute drive. So I will go back up and pick them up. Hi, Angela. Angela, are you home? I noticed the Remsons have a big party going on at their house. I wondered if you were up there. I don't know. Looks like it might be a graduation party, but I'm not sure. Okay, so I made this as my sample. The card we're going to make today is not exactly like this, but I just really like this. So this is strips of Hello Irresistible Designer Series paper, which is available online exclusive. Oh, you're driving. Well, you're not driving, I hope, since you're watching. And then this is Lost Lagoon. This is Pretty Peacock. The matte is Daffodil Delight, and then the inside is Flirty Flamingo. I tried to use all the colors that I was using in here. So, and this is Petal Pink. And these are the textural elements, which are also available online exclusive. They were in the mini catalog last Christmas, but now they are online. What else did I use on here? I used vanilla twine, and then I colored it with my yes, blends. I colored one Daffodil Delight and one Pretty Peacock, and then I tied them together and used a glue dot to put them on there. So that's what I did for that one. For today's, I'm actually using the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. Oh, this host code is good through Monday at, let's say, 6 p.m. That is when I will, thanks, Angela. That is when I will be closing out this host code and starting a new one. So, okay, let me get started. So for this one, we're going to do something similar. So this is using strips of paper. I just thought, I was lying in bed the other night and I thought, I think it'd be fun to work with strips of paper. The neat thing is I could have gone at an angle. I could have gone horizontal instead of vertical. All kinds of things. What I'm going to do for this, and I've already cut out the pieces that I'm going to use. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to use the Hooray for Surprises only for the, I think it's, I'm not sure which one I thought I measured to see if it would fit. Let's see here. I think it's the Sending Lots of Love. Sending you lots of love, and then hope your birthday is wonderful will be on the inside, although I could do that. But let me show you what we're going to do here. So yesterday, when I was prepping for this, I cut all of these. These are the essential dies. I just have to look at my notes to make sure I'm telling you the right thing. That's funny, I didn't write down. Nested essential dies. Yes, these are the nested essential dies. These are the second from the smallest size of nested essential dies. And I'm also going to use two mattes. I'm going to use Misty Moonlight and black. Just your basic black. I definitely need to get a new blade for my cutter, my trimmer. All right, so let's just start with this. And I'm not going to be putting a matte inside because this is light enough that I can do my stamping right on it. Okay. So let me just go ahead and put this right on here. Oops. And if you're watching, oh, I had 3 at one point. It's back down to 1. Be sure to say something so I can include you in the drawing for something. Tomorrow evening, I will be drawing a name for somebody and they will win something. A Stampin' Up! Product of some sort. Just something little to show my appreciation. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the black one on. Although I could have built it before I put it on. Whoops. But I thought I would go ahead and put it on. Save myself the hassle of trying to get it right after I've built it. Okay, so that one, all that tape under. It's going to go right here. There we go. Okay, so now I have these little banners, and I had them all in order, and they're going to go on here. Oh, shoot, I shouldn't have done that because I need to trim these. Okay, hang on. I should have thought that ahead of time. You know what? I'm just going to use another. I'm just going to make myself another. Well, what do you know? I already have another one. It's a little bit longer. I need to cut it down. So this would be 3 3/4. It's just a tiny bit, 1/8 of an inch longer. And it should be 5, and it is. Okay. There we go. And I'll just add that one right on top of that. Okay, because I want to be able to cut these off. So we're going to start by doing this. We're going to put one here. All right, for this one we'll make it almost even. Then on the next one, I'm going to put that one down here. So I'm going to lay all these out before I actually hook them down because I want to make sure that everything is centered and even before I do any of this. I think I started from the wrong side. No, I guess I didn't. All right, let's see. Let's go down here for this one. That's too close. This one here. And what have I got left here? Put this one up here. And actually, I can move them over a little bit. I'm going to put this one here. And we're going to put this one here. Hi, Shirley. Good to see you here. Hope you've been healing well. Put that there. Okay, so that's how we're going to start it. And actually, I think I want to do something different here. I'm going to do this with this one at the bottom, like so. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to adhere all of these using glue because the tape runner would be too difficult to get everything in where I want it. So let's use glue. All right, so I can tell approximately where the glue needs to stop. And even if it's a little off, it's okay. I'm going to move that over just a little bit because I got a lot of space on the other end. Okay, and then this one gets it all over. Oops, little glue's going to ooze out there. Get my cloth here. Wipe that off before it gets too sticky. All right, and this is just a little bit. Put that on a little crooked. I'm not going to be worried about having a black border at the top and the bottom, just on the sides. I'm going to go ahead and go over here on this other side now and do it over here. See what I did? See how I slid it down so the glue would get on the whole thing. Wipe that off a bit. Okay. My phone, my watch just dinged. Oh, it's gonna give me a hard time. Okay, there we go. And this one, yeah, just this end. I think I put a little bit too much glue on that one. It's okay. All right, so now, make sure that these get equidistanced from each other. I think that's not going to matter. Okay. Yesterday when I did this, I did not have a blue next to a blue. Could switch it. This one here. The dog is licking my foot. That one there. That one there. Hi, puppy. I see you. This one down here. Hi, baby. Yes, I know. I feel you. Nope, that's going to be next to it. So, go back here. Oops. Oh, goodness. All right, I know why, because I want to do this. A little bit lower, like that, with this one here. There we go, that's better. Okay, so just the tip end of this one with the pretty peacock. Hi, Sherry. Okay. You know, the back of this paper is gorgeous, but it just was a little too busy for this, what I'm doing here. So I decided, or the front of the paper, I should say, decided to use the backs instead because they're not quite so designed. All right. Okay, we'll put that one there. And then we just have this row. Just a little bit of this one right here, evenly between the two. This one's a little bit crooked. Doesn't look like it there, but it definitely looks like it here. That's okay. And this is the whole shebang. Going this way. Oops, too much. Okay, and then this one. Okay. Again, I'm going to slide it down so that I'm making sure that everything is getting glue where I want it. Okay, it's a little messy there. That's going to have something in it. I shouldn't have put those two so close together. This one should have been down here, but it's okay. Oh, goodness. Well, so much for using this sheet again, huh? Okay, now I'm going to cut these edges off. And since this isn't so great, my blade is so old anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and use this blade. Normally I wouldn't with the glue on it, because I wouldn't want to wreck the blade, but... And on this side. Okay. So basically what I'm doing is I felt like this one was kind of feminine, so I'm making a masculine one to go with it. So this is now going to go here. And let me see, which way do I like better? That way? I think I like it that way better. Okay. And now the dog has his ball behind me. Poor puppy, he's been home alone for a couple of hours. All he wants to do is play ball all day. Okay, I'm just gonna get this one. Right over this black one. Excuse my head if it gets in the way. go. Okay, now for the words, I have the two largest of these nested essential dies, and I'm going to cut the larger one out of the Blackberry Bliss and the smaller one out of the Wild Wheat. First, yeah, let me cut it out first. Excuse me, puppy, but I have to get to my cutting. Did you lose your ball? Where'd your ball go? Well, I don't know where his ball went. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the glue back. Typically, I would say stamp and then cut. But since I have the cutter out to cut the bigger banner, okay, that, and then this one. I'm going to go ahead and cut it out in advance. All right, and that goes there. That goes in the garbage for the recycling. Goes over here. Okay, let me just get rid of this. Puppy, what is it? Oh, there's your ball. Here, go get it. Problem with that is he's just going to bring it back to me to throw again. Okay, so this is going to go in here, like so. Or I could do it up at the top, like so. Let me see. If I put it at the top, I could do that. Or I could put it in the middle of the card, like so. Or I could turn the card this way, and I could put it like this. So many different things I could do. Do that. I think I like it better this way, and I think I like it like this, right up at the top. Okay, so now I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss ink. And I tried this last night. Is that Make-A-Wish? Yes, it probably was Make-A-Wish. You see what the Happy Birthday one looks like. Yeah, that's going on the inside. Okay. We're going to do Make-A-Wish. And we're going to, let me just clean this. You know how I am. Hi, Aunt Bev. Happy 4th tomorrow, everybody. Okay. And I'm going to put this little candle on here. I'm just going to put it, I'll put it up on the top. Nope, you know what? I'm going to put it one on each side. And the flame. And even though it's being stamped on Wild Wheat, it's going to be stamped in Wild Wheat. Yes, Yukon, I see your ball, honey. And there we go. Okay. I feel like I should pull you guys in a little bit. See if I can. I pulled you in too much. Oh, I certainly did. Now it won't go back out, of course. There it goes. Okay. Move it up a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so this is going on here. Now on this one, I popped both circles. These are the natural, let me see what they're called. These are new. Oh, let's see, it's here somewhere. No. Did I really not put the dies down? There it is. Spotlight on Nature. These are the Spotlight on Nature dies. They're all circles with different shapes on them. Okay, I am going to put this up at the top, like so. I am not going to pop this banner. I'm going to pop the bottom one. Just another neat way to use up. You could do this with scraps. They wouldn't even have to be all from the same designer series paper. They could be scraps from a couple different, as long as they were coordinating. Let's go ahead and put this on with our dimensionals. Oh, I have this one that's all gone, and I just have the strips left. So let's use those up. Whoops, one more little one. Let's go up here with this one. Sorry, I didn't realize I was off the screen doing that. But all I was doing was putting these strips on. Not real exciting. Okay, and that's going to go here. Can't get it, Yukon? Here you go, honey. Okay. Oh, look at that tape. Always leaving tape. Okay, now I need my bling. So I'm going to put a little bling in each of these spots. Let's see what I've got here that I want to use. It's kind of masculine, but it also is kind of dark to go on the black. Maybe those. It's the same as that. Let's see here. That would work. I might use that. Hang on a second. Oh, these are nice. Although, with the gold on there, maybe not use the silver. We'll use the Pretty Peacock ones. Okay. You too what, Angela? I should look up while I'm saying things so I can see what you're talking about. Okay, so there, it doesn't tell what colors these are, but this looks to me like it would match up with Blackberry Bliss, and this is definitely Pretty Peacock. This is too pink. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use the Pretty Peacock because it's going between these. Barely shows because they're so dark. And let's use Blackberry Bliss. Let's put it right here. No, that's too dimensional. Let's put it right here. All right. Looks like a face with a sideways smile. Oh, thank you, Angela. Okay, me too. Yes, so let me get these put away, and then I'm going to stamp the inside. All right. So I think it's nice and masculine. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so on the inside, we're going to just type, because we did make a witch, we're going to type, hope your birthday is wonderful. We could also put sending you lots of love, but I'm just going to put hope your birthday is wonderful for now. Oops, let me clean this. And of course, I'm doing it in the Blackberry Bliss. Okay. Looks good. Right in the center. And there we go. And then, let me clean this. All that's left to do, what I do to all of the cards that I make is stamp my stamp on the back, my Stampin' Up! With Wendy, which should just say Stampin' with Wendy, but I ordered it before I realized that. So Stampin' Up's on there twice. Okay, that is today's card. Here's the sample that I made beforehand. Just using strips of the Hello Irresistible Designer Series paper, which you can get online. It's an online exclusive. And this one is using strips from Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. This one's just using 3/4 inch strips. And I left them, I think I left them as 5 inches. I cut off an inch before I cut the strips. And just putting them on. And like I said, you could do them at an angle, a diagonal. You could do them horizontal, either way. And then this one is the one using the Thoughtful Journey and the Nested Essential dies. These are the 2 biggest dies, and this is the second from the smallest die. And let me turn you to face me for a minute. If I don't, can I get up without hurting the dog? I'm gonna flip you up here. I just want to talk about, whoops, my thumb was in the way. I can't get it down enough. Let me see. Lay it down there. And, I'll have to hold it up. Okay. All right. So today started the bonus days from now until July 31st. For every $50 that you spend, you will earn a $5 bonus coupon. So you'll get $5 off of anything that you buy in August. And there's no limit to how many of the bonus coupons you can get. So if you buy $100 worth of stuff, you'll get 2 bonus coupons. $150, you'll get 3 $5 coupons, and so on. So if you are looking at some things that you really want, this is a great month to do it so that you can get extra things next month. So you'll have freebies next month. So that's all I've got to say. I need to go back to Honeoye to the party with my husband and my 2 oldest grandsons. And I will be, if I get 10 people saying something here, I will be drawing a name tomorrow. It's only happened once in the last year that I haven't had 10. That was just a couple of weeks ago. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful 4th of July. Bye-bye. Happy stamping.